Peace, peace, family. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Peace to everybody out there. We got some good news coming up for you guys. We got some giveaways coming up. Me and Big Bro gonna get together again. We're gonna get out these three sweaters not sweaters, t-shirts. I believe this time is t-shirts to 3 lucky winners. So call a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, call a friend. If you're new to my page, you're automatically entered to win a free shirt. Everybody from Fuchsia's page, everybody that's subscribed is automatically entered to win those 3 free shirts. So that is coming soon. We're excited to do that for you guys, get you some gear out. The video we got today is cop laughs after hitting a motorcyclist as he's dying. What? So they just hey, I don't know. Let's see what happens. That's pretty cold-blooded, though, if you're going to sit there and laugh and dude is like on his last couple of breaths. We ain't going to delay it. We're going to play it. But before we play it, Romy Rome in the house, in your mouth. Jojo Roman's in the house, and I'm in your mouth like, ooh, ooh. I say, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Got a down motorcyclist. He's dead.
Oh, wow.
Her body language to me really looked like I thought she was a teenager.
She's gonna go to Mexico on Monday.
I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah.
A quiet neighborhood is rattled by a fatal collision between off-duty Washington State Trooper Sarah Clayson and a motorcyclist. Her behavior immediately unsettles investigators, leading them to discover if the tragedy could have been prevented.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you'll be in handcuffs. Do you understand?
The following is based on official police records. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. On the evening of March 1st, 2025, responders received calls about a traumatic accident along Washington State Route 240. The first in a cascading line that will push them to the limit tonight.
Hey, we got a down motorcyclist.
There's a body ejected, huge accident. There's about 20 cars here stopped. The body's unresponsive, and I hope somebody's called it in.
And somebody is down in the street, and there's a lot of blood. Thank you for holding.
He's dead.
Richland Police Department officers and Washington State troopers arrive at the scene to find the motorcyclist clinging to life in a pool of blood.
When we showed up, this is my car.
Okay.
So we could see him here, and then her car, she was trying to get out of the way. Whatever bike he's on is trapped under that car.
Okay, all right.
He has a fanny pack. I think they just removed it from his chest. She was a first responder. We could tell that he didn't have a pulse, and that's when she started chest compressions.
Okay.
Hearts drop when arriving troopers recognize the driver of the Telluride as being 35-year-old Sarah Lee Clayson, one of their own. In a press release, the Washington State Patrol identified Sarah as a 14-year veteran of their agency. According to news sources, she served as the Tri-City spokesperson with multiple media appearances. Just a year prior, she was featured in a PSA concerning safe driving.
You okay? I mean, I know you're not, but like,
No.
Physically good?
No, I did CPR, and he was dead then, but...
He was not yet. It's not.
We still got it?
Dude, I didn't even know it was you. Are you all right?
I didn't even realize that either at first.
No.
I thought you just stopped.
I know I was walking up and it looks like...
No.
I would have been a little more like, are you okay?
No.
I just saw you and I was like, oh, she must have been driving home.
We were in to order pizza, and I was like, no, I'll just go get it and save the $6 charge.
Investigators checked the nearest vehicles held up by the accident for potential witnesses to the sudden crash.
Hi there. Just let you know I am recording, okay?
Sure. It was just, like it happened right where all the rubble is.
Gotcha.
And the helmet flew. We watched the helmet fly. So
Okay. Which way was he? Did you see which way the motorcycle was going? Or?
It looked to me like it was coming out this way,
Okay.
but I can't say for certain.
Okay, gotcha. Is that his helmet? That is his helmet.
We're going to start directing traffic this way. Yes, sir.
I don't know if you can. I just wanted to check it for weapon.
Which one right here? This one? Yeah, you betcha.
Yep. All right.
bird. Get patches on.
Yeah, I'll get patches. I didn't grab the loose. Let's get the cot. We'll just get him in the back.
I got an ID.
The motorcyclist is identified as being 20-year-old Joser Emmanuel Vega Sanchez of Richland.
Yeah, I'll get with you in just a second. There's a couple state troopers here, so I'll have them figure that out.
It's gonna go to Mexico on Monday. Like,
You can still go to Mexico.
what's that?
You can still go to Mexico.
I know, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I should have saved a $6 delivery fee and said, I'll go get it. It's fine.
Joser is transported to Cadillac Regional Medical Center, where his prognosis is grim. Just when the night seems like it can't get worse, it somehow does.
Sarge.
Welcome to the show, man.
I know. Well, there's another one.
Yeah, there's a fatal in West, and they took off running, it sounds like.
Oh.
So I've got a guy going over there, Weston County, we're both working right now.
We can do everything. Depends on what we're thinking about here, because of course she is a trooper.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. She is actually in our crew.
Okay. Well, given the show in West right now, I'm inclined to call my guys in and minimize their involvement here and go handle that, and that way we don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
So I'll get that ball rolling.
To keep the investigation impartial, the troopers begin to depart for the other crash site. The Richland Police Department have traffic investigators en route here when they receive a heartbreaking update.
He is deceased. I'll just verify.
He is.
And that officer's going to go and he's going to go make contact with the family and let them know.
Okay. Let me call dispatch real quick.
Would it be okay if I went home and changed real quick? Please get the blood.
It's Monday. Can, never mind. I'll send one of the troopers back there. The vehicle number 2 was, driver's deceased back there, I guess. So, I'll, also the motorcycle from this wreck, he, passed away too.
Damn.
Probably not yet. Let me ask them. See what
It's
they
like sticking to my
Sticking
legs.
to your
so
legs,
I'm like,
yeah.
According to police records, a witness would describe Sarah's behavior as being casual, while officers noted her laughter, not seeming to understand the gravity of the situation.
Her body language to me really looked like I thought she was a teenager.
Investigators from the Richland Police Department's traffic unit arrive on the scene.
Hey,
No.
how's it going? Do you want to talk over here real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to run you through some voluntary field sobriety tests if you're willing to, okay?
Yeah, I don't think I want to do any.
Okay, all right. What about the PBT? You willing to do a voluntary PBT?
I don't want to do any tests based on the
Okay, understood.
circumstances. Yeah.
Why not? Why not? Just because you a cop and you say you don't want to do it, or because you know your rights, or is it because you guilty? Like, because that is pretty, like, insensitive. They just told you that whatever you did or whatever he did, whatever you did, you hit this dude or he hit you, whatever it was, and he's gone. He's no longer here. And you laughing all nonchalant, like it's just an easy night, like a regular routine night. Like y'all just did a little traffic stop and it wasn't nothing. 2 lives were lost in one night in one city. What's going on in Richland, California, man? Is it the open road? People out there just driving fast? Is that, I don't even know where that's at. And I'm in Washington. Ain't that crazy? Richland, I don't know where that's at. It's over in Tri-Cities. Okay. This is in Tri-Cities. So I know there's more rural over there in the Tri-Cities. So maybe alcohol is a big thing over there. I know on the east side, it's obviously drugs are big everywhere, but I know over on the east side, there's a lot of alcoholism and a lot of drugs. So maybe that's just what's going on over in Richland. Not the biz, but yeah, that cop is too nonchalant just to be like, oh, yeah, well, I'm supposed to go to Mexico Monday, so I don't know. What? Because a cop, you're supposed to protect and serve. You're supposed to be concerned. She don't seem or feel concerned at all, but she was concerned about that field sobriety test. She had to think about it. Nah, that's going to incriminate me, so I don't. Come on, man. Crooked cop, is she? Crooked?
Refusing to take the field sobriety test and preliminary breath test, Sarah does agree to provide a statement on paper.
So before I read it, I don't know that this was ever clarified. You're in the turn lane. You're turning. Was there any other traffic coming?
So there was a car behind him. I thought it was a car with the headlight out.
it was coming this way. Like I say, it was right at that white sign, so it's kind of my gauge on when I turn. But I was slowing, and then saw there was a car there, and as soon as I turned, it was boom right in the.
Okay.
Just as I almost completed my turn.
Okay. So you're almost finished with your turn.
Yeah. I was. You kind of see where the point of impact was. Literally, I was slowing here, and then maybe like 20 miles an hour when I made the turn.
Okay. So you slowed down to 20, and then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Just give me a couple minutes.
We're good. No run up. Fly it. Do you want to grab the trail?
No. I think she has something on board.
Do you really?
Yeah. So
Is there?
we have to.
Is there going to be enough to get a search warrant?
So yeah, I'll write it. I mean, unless you want.
What changed?
So I was just studying her. She got a couple misspelled words on here.
Okay.
She wrote sign. She estimated the distance between the guy on the motorcycle and her to be 100 feet, which that's way more than 100. That's like 500 feet. She said she was almost through her turn when clearly she was at the very beginning of her turn. Right. I do not have a great sense of smell, but I think I smelled a little bit of odor of alcohol, enough for me to say. And then I told her, I'm like, hey, we just want to rule out impairment. I think with everything, we have to. I mean, I will write the search warrant. All right. So, like I said, we were really trying to rule alcohol out. I'm not convinced that alcohol wasn't a factor. So right now you are under arrest. Okay. So go ahead, put your hand behind your back.
Where they own folks.
So we will be
trying to lie.
Doing this search warrant for blood. Okay. That way there will be no questions.
To get an accurate blood alcohol reading, time is of the essence. But first, Sarah is taken to the Richland Police Department, where she sits in a holding cell for nearly 2 hours while the judge approves the search warrant. She's next taken to the Cadillac Regional Medical Center for a blood test.
Helping her out.
Finally, nearly 6 hours after the collision, the blood test is administered, and Sarah is booked at the Benton County Jail. It'll take several days for the lab to return with her blood alcohol content level. One day after the accident, investigators visit Joser's grieving family.
Is Mom here?
Yes.
Okay, is she available to chat right now, or?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. For what reason?
Just had a couple questions for her regarding obviously the incident that happened last night. She's not in any trouble. Just trying to piece some stuff together.
Yeah, but remember, we are destroyed. That's my kid. My son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigators learn he was new to riding motorcycles and had only ridden his 3 to 4 times in total.
Ese niño no es mi nieto de sangre, es mi nieto de amor. Por favor, que salga la verdad.
Claro.
Porque la pido, porque la verdad está de nuestro lado.
Le aseguro que nosotros vamos a hacer lo mejor que podamos para que su familia esté en paz, porque es lo que estamos tratando de buscar, es que ustedes lleguen a tener paz y entender qué pasó.
As the traffic unit await the lab results, they look to retrace Sarah's steps to determine where and how much she had to drink. They need security camera footage, which is typically deleted within a matter of days. Time is not on their side. As Sarah was returning from Domino's the night before, traffic investigators set their sights on the nearest franchise along the street connecting to State Route 240. The security cameras at businesses sharing the block not only confirmed that Sarah picked up an order from Domino's less than 10 minutes before the crash, but that she and her husband first visited a bar for 4 hours. Investigators now know that Sarah was at the Moon Palace restaurant. What they don't know is how much she had to drink. They visit the bar for answers, which will not be so easy.
We just got some questions.
Sure, can we talk out here?
Yeah, we can do that. Do you recognize these two people? We think they may have been here.
They've been in here a long time ago.
A long time ago?
Yeah.
Okay, were you working on Saturday?
I was not working on Saturday.
Okay, who was working on Saturday?
One of the other girls.
Okay, who's the other girls that were working on Saturday?
They're just a couple of employees.
Okay.
So
what are the names?
I don't really want to answer anything because I don't know what it's going to turn into.
All right, so that's kind of what I figured. So I did apply for and was granted a search warrant for this location.
Okay.
Here you go. We are going to we're going to search and seize the location for receipts, financial documents, badger ledger entries, or any similar documentations. I will leave you with a copy of this warrant.
Can you let me ask my attorney first? Would that be okay?
No,
You don't have the choice, sir.
So what we're gonna need you to do? Unfortunately, everyone's gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to close you down until we're done with this.
You guys are gonna have to leave. I'm sorry. Okay. We have a search warrant for the location. None of you guys are suspected of doing anything wrong.
As patrons clear out, the investigators initiate their search. The bar's bookkeeping does more than raise some eyebrows.
Any receipts from that night, just like it says there through that time period. We're not looking for the entire day. We just need the documentation.
They're right here. There's 4 receipts I keep right here.
Did you only have 2 customers?
No, I did not have 2 customers.
Okay, so where is the transactions for the rest of the customers that happened on the first?
I don't keep track of them. I told you they order a drink like this guy did.
So you have no record of who was here?
I don't have no records of who was here.
This is probably going to be more comprehensive than we originally thought. So what other documentation can you provide to me, or is this all that you have?
That's
okay.
What I got.
Okay, we will probably have to search the premises then, because I feel like this is lacking.
Like I said, people pay per drink. I mean, that's all it is. You come out here.
So you don't have receipts. You don't give people receipts.
I don't give people receipts at all.
So you don't use this.
I do use that. That's why I ring up. I have that roll. I have to look for it for that day.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah.
Brad fetches the bar's records, a Clorox bleach box filled with loose slips. He refuses to divulge who served the Claysons or even acknowledge their presence on the night of the crash.
Sir, with all due respect, I don't understand why you wouldn't be willing to share who the employee was that would be able to answer our questions.
That's not my interest. So
I feel like he is interfering with our investigation.
I feel like you're interfering.
Nah, that's because he running a dirty business. He ain't got no papers with me. He taking money under the table. He ain't reporting his receipts. So because he's making more than what he's saying. You know, he's probably in a little small town area, so he's like, business is slow. I'm only making this much when I'm really making that much. He probably got somebody who don't got a bar license to serve alcohol in there. Probably somebody young who just looking for a job or something. And they don't know how to make drinks correctly, because if they don't know how to make drinks correctly, that means the drinks that they have were stronger than they needed to be. And if the bar is serving a cop drinks stronger than it needs to be, that I know that bar is liable for what happened. And I think he know that. And he know, like, hey man, look, I don't know where the receipt's at. I don't know where the person is, because he don't want it for them to happen, for them to come after him and shut his bar down because he served too much alcohol to somebody, or because he running under the table money he's not reporting. It's a whole stuff. This is crazy. It's a whole lot going on. But the owner of the bar is not helping himself right now. And them cops is getting mad. And I'm surprised because it's one of their own people. You don't usually see the cops going after their own folks so hard like they doing with this lady right here, which is good.
You need to leave. Sir, you need to leave.
I'm just going to sit right here.
You're not going to sit right here. You are going to be obstructing our investigation, and you'll be in handcuffs. Do you understand?
We're here on a search warrant.
Hey, sir, you can sit outside the door. We are going to search the premises. Do you understand?
Or
we tried to make you work.
Go sit in the corner.
Okay, that's fine.
Go sit in the corner.
Without a further hitch, the investigation continues. Meanwhile, other investigators on the case conduct road tests to verify if the accident was truly unpreventable or if things were not how Sarah made them out to be.
Okay, look around. Go.
They find their suspect's trail of beers is well documented, but one uncharacteristic gap has their attention.
I'm thinking we maybe amend the search warrant.
You want me to do that right now?
And we just
while we're here?
Take all of these. Because
you want me to amend it right now?
Oh, I think probably just get on the phone and call for the amendment, because there's like 10 of them in here. They're regulars here.
Okay.
That's why he's lying to us.
Oh, I know.
Well, look. 214.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
218. 216. He knows who they are. 219.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, he does. He's destroyed evidence.
He knows who they are.
Well, but not only that, but he has destroyed evidence.
He did that?
There's no way. If every time they come, there is a receipt, and there's no receipt this time, there's 2 transactions?
Yeah.
Employee. So
okay.
we are investigating a crash, and
You don't have to answer anything.
Hi, Brad.
We just do it. You don't have to answer anything. Call Scott, okay?
After interviewing the employee outside, the traffic unit is one call away from taking the investigation to a whole new level.
all right, Judge Shea Brown, you are now on speakerphone with my body camera report.
Okay, Judge Shea Brown here. It's March 5th, 2025, 4:39 p.m. I have read the prior warrant.
We just suspect that the owners likely got rid of the documentation on the 1st of March after hearing, what had happened with this incident, kind of giving its high-profile nature, and probably want to absolve themselves from any responsibility.
So they're friends.
And the employee here, the owner's son, said that they are friends with Sarah, the suspect.
Thanks to a name provided by the employee, investigators interview her co-worker who served Sarah and her husband on the night of the crash. She confirms that not only was Brad working that night, but that the Claysons are a couple of their only regulars who run up tabs, often having 3 to 4 drinks. The judge approves the amended warrant, and the traffic unit secures all the records from December 1st to March 1st.
All right, we're all done.
All done?
All done.
Okay, so I can just go back to open up for business or whatever. Okay.
What was that?
I can go open back.
Yeah. You're back to normal.
Okay.
You are free
Sounds
to
good.
free to meander as you want.
Thank you guys very much. Sorry about the hassle.
The bar tab from the night of the incident was not recovered. According to the police reports, the investigator noted, Mr. Wu and the Claysons have likely developed a personal relationship and may have had motive to destroy records to protect her. Following a 72-hour hold, Sarah Lee Clayson was released on her own recognizance. According to a press release by the Washington State Patrol, she's remained on administrative leave. The Washington State Patrol Seattle Toxicology Laboratory returned with their findings. Sarah's blood alcohol content was 0.17%, more than twice the legal limit to drive, nearly 6 hours after the crash. It was determined that despite Sarah's claim about Joser striking her vehicle while speeding in a 55 miles per hour zone, he was traveling between 53 and 54 miles per hour when she turned her Kia and struck him with her right fender. It would be 6 months after the incident before Sarah Lee Clayson was formally charged by Spokane County's prosecutor's office with vehicular homicide while under the influence, a delay that Joser's own mother questioned to the media. At her arraignment on September 24th, she pleaded not guilty. While she was ordered to not consume alcohol or controlled substances, she wasn't ordered to wear a monitor. Her trial is scheduled to begin in February 2026. If you'd like to see...
Wow, crazy. So because that's crazy, man. And dumb. Like, you are jeopardizing your business for somebody who got your business in trouble. Because you let your bartender, who's friends with them, he probably really don't have a receipt. He probably just gave them the drinks for free. He's probably like, man, they cops, they protecting and serving. I'm just going, drinks is on the house. You know what I'm saying? This time we just not going to do it. We just going, the drinks on the house. Y'all have a good night. You know what I'm saying? They cops, they assuming they supposed to be responsible, this, that, and the third. What I don't get was where her husband. Like, was he in the car? They didn't bring him up at one time. If they had drinks together from the bar and then they left the bar, where's he at? You know what I mean? Did they get pizza? Did they get pizza after the bar? You know, if you drunk, then you get the little munchies and you want pizza after the bar. Did you get pizza before the bar? Why didn't you just eat at the bar? Or was you bringing the pizzas home to their kids? There's a lot of, you know what I'm saying? A lot of questions unanswered. But that's crazy, man. And that cop knew. He could tell. He could tell something was off, man. Cause you dang sure as a cop, you took somebody's life. You know you took somebody's life, and you trying to smile it off and act as normal as possible. But you can't even write. That's what gave her away. Every time, that alcohol, every time people be thinking they right mind and they control, and something throws them off and they get caught. Now, this officer, she is hopefully, we don't know, hopefully she'll get what she deserves. Especially being the fact that it kind of makes her a hypocrite of saying being safe, be this, be that. You know, I'm a cop. I'm preaching and pushing out, be safe, don't drink and drive, and I'm doing the exact opposite thing. And the worst thing that could have happened to me as a cop, telling everybody else to not drink and drive, is drink and drive and kill somebody. Man, keep your mind right, keep your mind tight. We got a free giveaway coming to y'all. Me and Big Bro are gonna get together. We're gonna call out 3 random names, give out 3 t-shirts, and keep this thing going. All right. Call a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, call a friend, comment, like, subscribe. Romy Rome, I'm in the house. In your mouth. Joe Jerome is in the house, and I'm in your mouth like, oh, oh. Peace and blessings, y'all. Peace, love, light, and healing. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. Y'all be easy.